لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله ما لنا رب سواه.
الحمد لله العلي الأكرم الذي علم بالقلم علم الإنسان ما لم يعلم، والصلاة والسلام على نبيه الخاتم وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين، أما بعد. فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قل هل يستوي الذين يعلمون والذين لا يعلمون. صدق الله العظيم. Honorable Chief Guest, respected judges, esteemed ulama, dignitaries and dear listeners. First and foremost, I deem it my religious and moral responsibility to greet you with the greetings of Islam. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Let me also extend my heartiest thanks to all of you for affording me a luckiest bed to shed some light on a very serious and hot topic of these days, I mean religious and modern education. Dear brother in Islam, it's a well-known fact to every understanding and sensible person that a well-rounded education is recognized in the religion of Islam as one of the most fundamental necessities and a birthright of human beings, which is considered to offer the highest and noblest spiritual merits to the mankind. It's education that embodies eternal blessings, because of which the angels were commanded to prostrate before Adam alayhi salatu wasalam, the first human being created by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, as he knew the names of things that were taught to him by Allah the Almighty. Dear audience and respected elders, here it must be borne in mind that true knowledge is that which leads one towards kindness, charity and compassion towards all our fellow human beings, through which a person can enrich himself with high morals, enhance spiritual dignity and nobility. It guides him to tell the difference between the right and the wrong, and a better sense of discrimination between advantages and disadvantages. As says Allah the Almighty in the Holy Quran, قُلْ هَلْ يَسْتَوِي الَّذِينَ يَعْلَمُونَ وَالَّذِينَ لَا يَعْلَمُونَ. Say, can those who know and those who don't know become equal? Surah Al-Zumar, verse number 9. In fact, its education shows a man the way to the straight path in order to achieve the eternal pleasure of Allah the Almighty. It goes without saying that all branches of learning and education, whether they are of science and technology, medicine or engineering, history or philosophy, language or literature, can only be regarded as real knowledge and education if they help a person studying them arrive at the above mentioned destinations. I mean the realization and recognition of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Otherwise, these branches of education will be considered as worthless in the sight of Allah the Almighty. Allama Iqbal rahmatullahi alayhi, one of the most acclaimed poets of Islam in the early part of the 20th century, has rightly said, if you are a believer from the depths of your heart, then it doesn't matter if you obtain knowledge from modern sciences. But unfortunately, if we take stock of today's modern education, especially that of being imparted in missionary schools, we would really experience more dangerous results. For the main purpose behind establishing these missionary schools is to plant poisonous seeds of polytheism and disbelief in the hearts of the Muslim children and deprive them of their religious heritage and Islamic identification, so that they might not remain true Muslims even though they don't convert to other religions. Dear brothers and friends, we know the enlightened and brilliant Muslim thinker Allama Iqbal, being a philosopher by nature, he studied all the ups and downs of these schools and their universities with close attention. He came up with the following view regarding the Christian schools. He says, the educational system of the Christians is a well-planned conspiracy against religion and humanity. As he says, और ये अहले कलीसा का निज़ाम तालीम और ये अहले कलीसा का निज़ाम तालीम एक साजिश है फ़क़त दीन और मुरव्वत के खिलाफ. The teaching that the English have devised against faith and ties has great intrigue contrived. Dear listeners, In order to understand this conspiracy, let me quote some stanzas of Allama Iqbal as he says, सीने में रहे राज़ मुलूकाना तो बेहतर, सीने में रहे राज़ मुलूकाना तो बेहतर, करते नहीं महकूम को तेगों से कभी ज़ेर, तालीम के तेज़ाब में डाल उसकी खुदी को, हो जाए मुलायम जिधर चाहे उसे फेर, तासीर में इक्सीर से बढ़कर ही तेज़ाब, सोने का हिमाला हो तो मिट्टी का ही ढेर. It's far better to subjugate people by dominating over their minds than to overcome them through weapons. Treat its ego with the acid of education. When it's offense, give it the share you please. This acid is more effective than elixir. It turns the mountains of gold into heaps of salt. Now, the question arises here as to what the solution to this problem is and how we can deal with the dilemma of this educational system. What is the way to bring about a type of education that could guarantee success in all branches of arts and sciences with a specialization in them on one hand, and could become a source to know Allah the Almighty and a key to attain good morals and high manners and usher us into civilization and politeness on the other. Respected intellectuals and brothers in Islam, we know the answer to this question is that in order to win out this problem, we must zero in on three fundamental points seriously and sagaciously. For most of us, we must think about ourselves, our purpose of living and mission of life. Secondly, it's highly imperative to determine the purpose of our education and focus our attention wholeheartedly on the results of teaching others. Thirdly and lastly, keeping these things in view, we must define our own syllabus and our way of education and training our students. Dear dignitaries, now allow me to conclude my speech with a humble request that in such a tragic situation, we must adopt a highly wholesome and beneficial curriculum after re-examining and modifying the current one, which is a pile of raw material, in a way that may suit our religion, background, mentality and taste. Lastly, let's pray to Allah the Almighty to grant us ability to understand and practice more than what we hear and say.
Eastern Crescent is not just an English monthly, but differs from others in many ways. It consists of well-researched articles, targets issues which seldom get the attention of the mainstream media, gives every issue its deserving place, answers the misconceptions about Islam and Muslims, acts aptly on its slogan, Alternative Media, People's Choice. For subscription and other details, please contact us on 022 2677 1618 or 022 2679 8538. You may also log on to www.easterncrescent.in.